Announcement. Save the date. You're formally invited to CROKEYZ launch event for Crimson Vow. We're gonna try and get like a lot of players into it. So it's up to 1,024 players. If you want to play, you don't need to have a massive time commitment because it's just single elimination. Oi, lads. We need to try like just a green-black version of Geist too. Because you can replace the Illuminators with the Cemetery Prowler. I mean, I really want to play the Lancer, but maybe the mana just sucks. Alright, let's see green-black. Try Bant Party. I don't think Party really got any new creatures, did it? Right. Butler. We need the Trespasser and the Prowler in a green-black version. The Prowler does a similar effect, right? You want to be able to grow your Geist like for free, right? So that's what the Prowler and Trespasser do. Alright, Sprouties. Meathook. Grasp. Oh, Egon, yeah, shit. Egon and Command. Any 4-drops for a green-black version? I guess you could play Dread Fugue if you're playing a green-black version, huh? A little bit of discard. A little bit of main deckable discard. Yeah, you get to play more Agadeems if you play green-black, which is true. You get to play more manlands. Should be nice. Alright, what did we get here, man? Sacrifice Blood Fountain, return 2 target creature cards from Great. Almost cool, but a bit too slow. Okay, let's get... So Dread Fugue is definitely a main deck option. We're at 24 creatures though, so we would kinda like the last card, or cards, to be creatures, just to make it a little bit easier to flip our Sprout, right? I mean, if there's no creature that's better than Dread Fugue, we'll just play Dread Fugue, but... Blood Vial Purveyor, man. So garbage. Pack Leader is a little scuffed. Mulch. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. There's this guy, man. Mulch is just too dirtly, isn't it? Taxidermist is pretty cool. Like, one of Rutstein is, of course, an option. Anything else, chat? I mean, I'd quite like a mid-range card, but you could play one Rutstein, maybe like another removal spell or two, but the commands and the grasps, you'd like to hope it's enough, wouldn't you? Like, we badly want our last card to be a creature, but I'm not gonna pass over a good non-creature just for no reason, really. Play Pack Leader? I mean, Pack Leader is okay. Like, Ranger class would be perfect, but it's actually an enchantment, isn't it? So that kind of hurts our Sprout a little bit, annoyingly. You can play main deck Shade, but dude, honestly, Shade is not that good, man. Shade gets blocked, like, so well by an egg. It feels terrible every time. The Taxidermist? Yeah, I mean, the Taxidermist is maybe sick, but my worry about the Taxidermist is that of all the cards in our graveyard, like, we're eating our graveyard incrementally, right? And the creatures are, like, the highest priority of cards in our graveyard to eat. So it's actually the least likely card type in our graveyard to ever get to 4. So I think it's just, like, scuffed, right? It's kind of like anti-synergy, really. The same way that Old Stinky Fingers is anti-synergy too. But, I mean, sometimes you will get to 4 creatures, right? And then it's decent, but... Chat, what about just keeping it chill and playing some Jaspera Sentinels. Is that an option? I mean, it has to be an option. Don't we want some nice top end? Well, of course, yeah. But what? Like what, man? If the cards... We'd like a 4-mana card, but if a 4-mana card that's good does not exist, then it doesn't exist. Can't just magic it out of nowhere. Ranger class is an option. It's just a good card. Honestly, Pack Leader interests me a lot. Our 3-drops all proc the Pack Leader, huh? And our plan is for the Sprout and the Geist to proc it too. Pack Leader is very, very interesting. I mean, you can also just play Chariot, by the way. Cannot pretend that that's not an option. There's Toski. I don't want any 5-drops, man. 5-drops are like scuffed, aren't they? Scuffed. So I think it's... I could see playing 1 copy of Rutstein. Maybe. But, oh, you've got to try it, right? In fact, you probably don't even try it. It's just kind of terrible, isn't it? We don't want the Taxidermist. But I think you're just playing some of these cards, man. Alright, so what are we playing, chat? Are we playing like low to the ground with some discard? Are we getting some ranger classes in there maybe? Maybe a little bit more grindy? Are we playing like aggro with Chariot? What are we doing here, man? What do we want? Like, Chariot has no other tokens in the entire deck to copy. Doesn't really need any other tokens, but still a bit annoying, isn't it? I'm actually quite interested in playing the Dread Fugues, man. That would give us 20... We have 26 there. We'd have 25 creatures in the deck. No, we'd have 24, sorry. 24 creatures is still a decent amount. But it does make it a bit harder to flip your Sprout, right? Like, I mean, you could be playing 28 creatures here pretty comfortably, but that would involve playing the Pack Leader. I do quite like the Pack Leader though, man. It just goes kind of nice with their 3-drops, huh? The fact that the Sprout also flips to a 3. Dude, I still like kinda want the Dread Fugue. But it's just not really something that we can get. Like, you can cut the Meathook Massacre, but you start to become a bit weird champ against mono white, but you need an evasive creature. We have evasive creatures. I've got 1 mana 7/7s with trample. 4 Egon, 4 Butler. I think you can get away with 2 commands, but you've still got to find 2 cuts here. I guess we can cut a land, maybe. How many lands do we need to play to get 20 green sources? Jesus. But you're gonna have to play the Snarls again, man. The Pack Leader makes you have to play the Snarls again. Fuck's sake. Cut an Egon. What are you talking about? Egon is the best card in the deck, man. Since legendary, that is basically not legendary. The 3rd copy is legendary. The 1st copy is always an artifact. The 2nd copy, if the artifact's still in play, will be a creature. The 3rd copy will be the 2nd creature. You're not going to draw 3 copies of Egon in almost any game, so you just play 4. Cut Prowler then? I mean, we have to cut the Prowler, but I do think we have to replace it with a creature of some sort. Like, how many Agadeems are we playing? I mean, we're playing a lot of Agadeems, right? That's 4, 8, 11, 14. 4, 8, 11, 14. 4, 8, 11, 14. And we kind of want it to be a 2-mana creature if possible, right? A 1 would be acceptable. I mean, it has to be a 1 or a 2. Okay, I think we're just actually playing like 10 basic forests. No cap. Yeah, we have to play 10, right? We have 8 here, we need 18 for the Prowler, and we need 18 green and 14 black. A lot of broccoli. It's a lot of broccoli, but there's not really any green spell lands that you're too interested in, huh? They're all pretty terrible, really. Like, we could play one Hydra, but we've already got 3 Hives, and I like the Hives better than the Hydra, but I think we can play a 4th one. I mean, the deck does look kind of sick, huh? I know Ebondeath can be rebought from the graveyard, I'm not sure our deck actually rebuys it very well. Does Prowler make Ebondeath cheaper from the graveyard as well? Like, can I rebuy it for 3? I guess so, right? That's kind of interesting. I guess you just go to Ebondeath, man, yeah. Although we can't, man. But we can't cast Ebondeath. We don't have enough black mana. Okay, so to play Ebondeath, we need to play 2 Snarls. Is that a price that we can pay? 2 Snarls. We need 2 Snarls and like 11 basics. Which means 4 of these 7 cards have to go. We're left with like 2 Hives and 1 Agadeems. The mana just isn't quite letting us play the 2 best options here. The Pack Leader and the Ebondeath. Honestly, I mean 3 Agadeems is actually too many anyway. And there's your deck. We have 6 removal spells, 4 discard, 26 creatures.
This is great banter. It really is.
We have 4, 6, 10. We have 14 ways to mill. We have 22 ways to get cards out of the graveyard. Ranger class? Yeah, I mean the only way to play Ranger class though is instead of Dread Fugue, right? Because you can't cut any of the creatures because you need your Sprout to flip. And cutting some of the creatures would in turn make the Ranger class worse anyway. You can't really cut any of your removal. So it's basically Dread Fugue or Ranger class or Chariot. Is this like final slot here? Yeah, I'm calling this a deck, guys. This is Green-Black Geist, which we will be playing as soon as we're allowed to. Meathook. Meathook. That is a turn 1 Egon, but fuck me, that's a lot of lands. At least we have a man land. We can hold the Agadeems. I will keep these. The reason, like, this would be a snap keep against anyone that wasn't Mistman. I just know that, I mean, that Mistman's not playing mono green, right? So I'm not sure how good my command's gonna be. Snow-covered mountain. Burn? Mistman playing Burn? You cannot be serious. You're just playing, is it? Ah, there's no way, right? There's no way Mistman is just playing, is it? He used to be a cool guy, man. What a dork. Grixis?
This is great banter.
It's unlikely to be a Grixis,
really
right, with the snow basics.
Yep, I'm basically a professional at saving Innistrad by now.
Ouch. Kind of annoying to have the Ebondeath in our hand, but it seems pretty good here, right? The Ebondeath seems alright. Wow, dude, nice, man. Sick. That's why we don't play 5 mana cards in our burn deck. Like, you really want to play this as the artifact, but... I mean, it has to be the creature, man. Has to be the creature. We have 8 cards in there already. We have... 3 creatures? That's fine. You can't to draft Vow. I would, like, the servers are like mega dodgy right now, man. I would not start a draft. That is just asking to lose your gems. The Chandra does not hit creatures. Hey. I guess it was worth it, huh? Okay, so we're gonna Agadeems for 4 next turn. Big decision here, chat. Because we can Dread Fugue for 2 or less and attack with the Hive. Or we can pay the cleave and not attack with the Hive. I think we have to be willing to brick to get 3 damage on this Chandra, right? Because we've just done nothing in this game. We're just a landlord. I think this has to be a no cleave, man. Has to be a no cleave. Okay, that's fine. Alright, please, Mistman, do not top deck a counter or something for my Agadeems. It's very important that I resolve the spell. At least the +1 on Chandra, like, forces him to cast the spell on that turn, right? Wow. I mean... that seems like an absolutely, like, ridiculously good top deck, but that's fine. The Chandra and Aerith, thankfully, is not a combo. I mean, the Aerith has to die. I don't think...
So I'm a little hot-headed. So what?
There's only 1 Grasp in the graveyard. Still 3 in the deck. Which is nice. Guess we take Egon again?
Go ahead. Bite me as hard as you can. Real stubborn.
Alright, gamers. Chandra down. Now we just have to draw a removal spell for this big fucking idiot. Please can I kill the Aerith? No, I cannot. Sag. We can play Egon creature. He has to play these this turn though, right? Yeah, okay. That's good. So we can play Egon creature and we can start drawing off of it and try and find this like removal spell. Wombo combo. That is a wombo combo. Is he playing 4 Chandras? Probably not, right? Need space for the Aerith, the Prismari commands as well. Hello, dealer. Can I please get a fucking removal spell, man? This will be the only time today that this Aerith sits in play for like more than one turn, and it just happens to be, it has to be against me, huh? What a frickin' Sag. Like, if I draw here, I can't block with my land. But I mean, it has to be done, right? Bum, bum, bum. Still have 3 grasps. Looking like it'll be too late, though.
This little candle's gonna set your world on fire. We should all follow our hearts.
Cinderclasm, huh?
Mate.
Okay. Wizards? Hello? What the fuck?
Party's over.
What are you gonna do, man? We are on 1 life, huh? Honestly, it's a very, very low amount of life.
One life is still more than most of Twitch chat.
Okay, I'm adding 20 removal spells to our deck. I mean, I'm 20. Literally 20. Game saved. I have to block with my... I have to chump with my Geist though, which is problematic. Missed lethal, Pepe laugh. You'd love to take the Geist there. Oh yeah, nice man. Really fucking sick, dude. Right on time. Only it's only been in play for like 10 turns, man. Dumbass game, dude. Fuck me. Drew his entire fucking deck. Okay, so I mean, is it actually, or like, is it especially a heavy red one? He can't beat a Toski, right? Unless he's got like a lot of blue spells in the sideboard. But in that case, like, it's gonna make Chandra and stuff worse, right? Human wizard. Human wizard? That's what I love this about the new set, man. You don't know, you can't just like sideboard with your eyes closed. You have to actually think. It's poggers. Alright, I would like some power word kills. I'll take some Duresses. Shit, Toski art? Toski art's okay, right? So, I think Duress is better than Dread Fugue here, right? Dread Fugue has a lot of targets, but Duress just has more. Dread Fugue can hit the Channeler, whereas the Duress can't, but... I don't think we want to play both, but... You know what? I'll actually cut a Dread Fugue. I'll cut a Ebondeath, I mean. Ebondeath's nice against his removal, but... I don't need to. I think the deck actually only needs one anyway. Not playing the human helix? Well, it doesn't kill anything, man. It doesn't kill the 2/4, and it doesn't kill the 1/3 once it becomes a 4/4 if that happens, right? Ebon is bad. I don't know about bad. Right, I think the first one's pretty good, right? I'm sure he's got an answer for Toski, but I don't know what it could be in like a very red heavy is it deck. Like, there might be some sideboard fading hopes or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, not that Fade and Hope beats it, I can just recast it, but it buys a bit of tempo at least. Chandra.
Don't think a fancy dress means I didn't come here to fight.
Okay, so man, what is the play? What is the play? Options are available. Start with Duress? No, but I don't even know if I want to play Duress, right? I can play 2 creatures, but... Because Duress is not that good when Chandra's in play, right? Because he's gonna plus for to draw a card, and then he's forced to cast it anyway. So I'm not sure Duress actually disrupts his turn that much. And I also kinda want to just play a 3-mana 6/6. Because these red removal spells are just no bueno against it, right? So if I think I'm gonna play Egon, and then Sprout or Duress. I guess it should be Duress, huh? The Sprout will just get pinged anyway. Okay, well now I kind of want to play my Prowler, right? Actually, no. Fuck that, dude. I'm playing Egon, man. 3-mana 6/6, baby! We're getting in. All valid text. That was extremely interesting turn. We could have made like 5 different plays.
This is a fun idea.
Even even the discard choice when we finally went for the Duress, that was hard. He's gonna have to tap Channeler, discard a card, find a land to do Rebuke and Crush the Weak to kill the Egon. These Egons, like, are just insane in the matchup, right? I kind of want to hold the Prowler, because I want the Prowler to... Well, I want something to exile this Deluge when it's in the graveyard, right? Duress into Prowler's pretty decent, I would say.
Cheers.
We need to try and keep these channelers off of being 4/4s as well. That's a bit of a yikes.
Come on, Chandra. I know you can do better.
What was the other card there? Oh, Mount. Come on, Egon, baby, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. All the way, baby, all the way. Oh wait, I could have attacked with the Prowler, huh? Yeah. But video games are hard. I don't. There's no way to actually rebuy spells from the graveyard, right? So I don't think it actually matters which one I take. Or which two I take, I guess. Sprout first, please. Anybody seen my Geists anywhere?
Aw, party's over.
This deck is sick. Mistman's deck's cool too. This is two very cool decks going at it here. Okay. I mean, Egon is just actually unbeatable for him. So good. Like these creatures, his creatures are still staying in play for like a long time though. But how many removal spells do I fucking need to play? Got 5. Isn't that enough? All of them? I mean, I definitely need more. I guess, yeah, I guess all of them. 7. The Ebondeath is just kinda scuffed in this matchup, I think. What do we cut though, man? Yeah, we can't. I can't play. I can't play 7. We're gonna play 6. We had 4 game 1, 5 game 2. Now I've got 6 removal spells. I'm playing fucking Golgari control here. Removal spell. I keep. Easiest keep of my life. Should save this forest. The forest should be the last land that we play, because we do actually play 2 Snarls in our deck. I mean, I've got to kill that. He could have the 2-4, but that would be known as life, chat. You also get a shot at drawing something to remove it. Chandra we don't care about too much. I mean, we're just going to play the Trespasser and then force a... force a ward discard. Although, we could play Sprout Butler. Nah, Sprout Butler is a scam here. We really want to try and hold Agadeems. This is the only Agadeems in my deck, so... Or do we? I mean, yeah, we definitely hold Agadeems. The Trespasser is a fucked up card, man. Absolutely fucked. For sure it's in my top 5 cards from the last set. I guess that was the only land in his hand, yeah. Because he really thought long and hard about that there. Alright, we've got a bunch of creatures in there for Agadeems, but we're still a bit of land off, and we have none of our card draw here, which is a bit of a yikes, and he's also got blockers. I think we're just going to lose to Chandra out now. Chandra on the play, Poggies. Yeah, I mean, I have to Agadeems for 2, right? I can't wait, because it's gonna ult next turn. But like, doing it for 3 is like so much better, but I don't have a choice. Stats be what the stats be, can't win them all. The game is not over. But the Chandra with like just a little bit of protection from his creatures here just
Come on, Chandra. Think of something.
like just all so fast, huh? I would like an eliminate against the opponent's deck, please. Okay, so I have to eat a creature here, man. I need my Hulk to go to 4/4. I'd love to eat a spell because of this channeler, but Prowler is interesting. Prowler, like, just the stat line is a bit too weak here though, right? Can't attack. Well, I mean, I can attack, but the attack will not be fruitful.
Hey, listen, jerk. Move it.
Dude, I need a fucking removal spell, man. What is going on? This is goddamn foolish. Removals are scuffed. Still got a fair amount in there. Yeah, at least we get to Duress here. We can Duress, and we get to eat with the Prowler again. Okay, does our Hulk want to be a 5/5, or do we want to eat another instant from the graveyard? That's an interesting question. So, if I Duress away an instant or sorcery, they're on 5. I attack with the Prowler, they're on 4. So I actually have to, if I want to cast a Duress, I actually have to eat a spell. Okay, I think you cast one Duress first. If there's another Deluge there, we want to eat it with the Prowler, but I can't cast both Duresses first, or 5 instants, by the way. One pre-combat. Okay, it doesn't really matter which one we choose. It's for... No, my Prowler gets to eat one though, no? Oh, I guess you can discard with Channeler, yeah. Oh, I missed it too.
This went different than I expected.
Okay. I guess we still... Do I cast it? I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to. Agar? Really is like an insane game, huh? Did I so badly want to grow my Hulk by 1 stat point, but I just can't, man. I need to keep eating these spells. Darkbore Pathway is not what we wanted to see. No blocks. No blockies, huh? Aerith is sick. I mean, it's sick when it doesn't get fucking removed. What is this, Commander? Why can't I kill the thing, man? I've not removed an Aruth at any point in this 3-game match. I have never cast a removal spell and targeted this creature. It's unreal. This is a sick match, though. Toski or Trespasser, man? I mean, you want to take a Toski, don't you? You take a Toski and you see if you can manage to win the game. Okay, so I play Toski pre-combat, I attack, and I have to actually eat a creature with my Prowler, right? So I can cast the other Prowler after combat. Seems like reasonable to some extent, if you ask me. You might double block the Prowler this turn though. With like Agar and Channeler, I guess. Just give me a fucking removal spell, man. But honestly, guys, I am going to go fucking insane. Okay? I'm going to go insane. I'm gonna go insane. Prowler or Trespasser? I think if we're eating the instants, we want it to be Prowler, right? Because Trespasser you kinda want to eat creatures with to get the drain. Trespasser is harder to remove though. I guess we can play Trespasser, eat an instant, and then start eating creatures like once it's in play. Dude, I can't believe I have not removed this fucking thing, man. What is going on? It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Alright, Chandra is fine. Channeler is fine. Yeah, I mean, it's all fine, right? He gets a draw. Frostbite draw off of Agar, I guess. Don't be mad, the card is good. I mean, of course the card is okay, yeah. But it is a dies to removal Andy card. I just don't seem to be able to find any. Old CROKEYZ is back. I mean, this is triggering me though. It is like a mega good match. All I'm gonna say, chat, is win, lose, or draw, I'll be happy with the outcome of this match because that is +1 YouTube video secured. Easy clap. Right, surely you play Frostbite and just play the Channeler, right? The Chandra's just not even that good, man. What the hell is that? Rending Flame. Can I please have a removal spell? Ha 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 ha! Very funny. Fuck you, bitch. Bruh, this game is actually dumb. It's so stupid. These Eriths have been in play for what must be, like, across the course of the match, like 20 turns now. It's so obnoxious. Actually just drawn his entire deck unopposed. I am moderately offended by the situation. I think... What am I supposed to do? Like, actual pass turn? Yikes. I mean, I get a draw, but I ain't taking 7. Bruv, I'm honestly gonna cry, man. I can't handle this. Tears will be shed. Alright, do we take 2 creatures and put them to 1? Or do we work on the instant / sorceries? I mean, you've got to put them to 1, right? It's a foolish maneuver not to. Do I look like a fucking fool to you? I'm no fool. I am no fool! Okay, so we basically just have to mill a creature. That's what I'm talking about, man. Easy wins. Oh, you're right on fucking time again. Dude, fuck off, man. Stupid game, man. You fucking piece of shit. Honestly. All of this. You cannot be fucking serious. Absolute dumb game. GG's. Fuck you, Snarl, you clown. Got her thirst, though. Yeah. Imagine this was an Ebondeath. God, this hand would suck, but it's the nuts now. You know what? I'll take an absolutely nutty basic swamp. Basic forest. Beautiful. Absolutely spectacular. Oh my god, no, I should have played Egon. Should have played Egon. Should have played Egon. What a fucking clown. Yep. Yep, should have played Egon. Okay. So, I mean, are we willing to use our Grasp here over the Thirst just to be mana efficient? So that's, I should have played fucking Egon, man. Idiot. Idiot. So bad. I'm having so much fun playing this deck, chat. Like, it is truly absurd how much fun I'm having. Guys, I think we've got enough mill to just slam this Egon as a creature here. Especially when opponent's playing mono green. 6/6 is just... it's pretty big, right? I think the Butler is sick, man, yeah. Okay, Chariot. Alright, Mammoth, sorry, is like the one creature in their deck that can beat my Egon. Which is a bit sad. Yeah, I can't play it. Can it? Well, they just need to play a land and then they can Blizzard Brawl, right? And the +1 from the Blizzard Brawl will kill it. I think we can play Ebondeath here. Like, the Prowler eating a creature will actually let us play the Egon for 2 once we have 5 lands, so... Okay, there's one of the fight spells, that's fine. We don't mind that at all. Go on, use another one. Go on, lad. I can't believe opponent used a fight spell into 4 open mana though. That is just very ambitious. Alright, so we just want untapped land, please. One time. Mill a creature, draw a land. Yes, boys, sign me up. Alright, looks like an obvious block with the tracker give counters, so no Hulk attack. It's I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it seems it's pretty obvious to me already that this is the Golgari version seems better than the Sultai one, huh? Opponent, any chance you could fucking hurry up, mate? Like, any shot. Alright, so we don't know if they have a Blizzard Brawl. We're like, kind of certain that they have another inscription though, or maybe a Veil of Summer. Combat, huh? No land? If they had a land there, they could absolutely slam my Egon. This Mammoth has to die, guys. Big time. Geist, Sprout, Egon, Trespasser. Well, that seems like insane. I guess I can't Thirst if I Dread Fugue.
11 months on the 11th of November, that's pretty sick, huh?
So I may as well cleave it, right? Okay, they had both, huh? Okay, so I may as well thirst one of the tokens, right? While they don't have Veil up, because I mean otherwise it's just not going to work anyway, right? That's a huge block for us if it happens. No cats to copy, the tracker gets smaller. So this Ebondeath is smorking at the moment. Smorking. Double block is lethal, I think. Nice 3 mana 5/5, man. Can I interest you in a 1 mana 4/4 that continues to grow? Don't mind me, chat. Just beating mono green. Nothing to see here. With our day 1 deck. Nothing to see here. Okay, so these thirsts are just like terrible, huh? You probably want 1 Meathook against mono green. Two seems like a lot, but I mean, maybe it's not a lot, to be honest. Do we want the grasps? So the grasps can kill Tracker for 2, Mammoth for 3, Pack Leader for 2. It's a bit scuffed against a troll though. Is that 2/2 guy a human? Elf. Hmm. I'll stick with the thirsts, I guess. Yeah, thirst would have been good in that game if I fucked up turn 1, so it's my bad. Okay. This is a turn 1 Sprout. This is a turn 2 Butler. We'll hold the Egon and try and cast it as a creature again, but this hand might force it as a... might force it into being an artifact. Only 1 creature milled? Oof. Deck needs brain? Does need a little bit of brain. Alright, so... am I just taking like any chump with this Butler? Probably not. Well, I mean, can't cast our cards, I guess we go game 3. GG. It's actually been a while since we've had some mana problems. I mean, it feels terrible to lose like this, doesn't it? Like, just horrific. After all that work in game one. Sprout, Prowler, Geist. Okay. I guess we try and play around like Snakeskin Veil. They could obviously have the +2/+2, but
Croakbait.
you're a little bit late there, buddy. You're a little bit late. Alright, game 3. Chat, do you believe? Do you believe? That is the easiest keep of my life. We've not seen a Geist in a while, I will say. Any Geistos? Any Geistos? Next turn we can actually play Prowler and Liberator, huh? It's kind of cool. Seems like the disconnects are over now, yeah. Okay, I mean. Actually, I'll eat that creature with my Prowler. I lose 1 drain, but it's okay. Wow, no blocks. The Prowler makes my other creatures cheaper, right? Which I think probably better here than 1 point of drain. I'm very interested in a triple block here, but fuck that. Crazy thing, against our deck, honestly the Mammoth is like the scariest creature they have. It's nuts. So they can double block like my Prowler or my Trespasser, but not both. I'm fine to give up one. Even if the Prowler dies, we can just chump with the Butler, right? And we get the Prowler back anyway. Okay, so... pass, I think. There is a world where you kill the Chariot now because of Snakeskin Veil. But I can just kill it in response to them crewing, right? And yes, they would be able to crew again in response to me and veil it, but that would tap their whole board and they would just be dead on the swing back. Dude, this deck is nasty, man. It feels so good. Alright, Mammoth, do your worst. You're the best creatures, so bite my ass. I block. Would like my Butler back, please. My Prowler.
This is great banter. It really is.
1 mana 6/6 trample. 1 mana 5/5 trample. I mean, to be honest, they are an 8/8 and a 7/7. But it's better to play the Trespasser, right? Trespasser, eat a creature. There's only one creature in there. There's only one creature, then it's better to play the Prowler. Eat the non-creature with the Prowler. Eat the creature with the Trespasser. Alright. Rolled. As prophesized. As prophesized. We play against mono green. We have the bigger dudes. We win the game. There's a new mono green in town, chat. I did say. I said Geist's entire role in the future meta will be to muscle out mono green and become the new mono green. Ecuador! Ecuador!